Good morning, everyone. This is going to take the place of our Zoom meeting today. So, no Zoom this afternoon. I can be available if you need me. Just give me an email, quick little email, or a GoGuardian chat if you need some help. But hopefully, this will take care of it for you. Yesterday, you learned about the geography of Greece, and you had this, so I'll share my screen to show you. It's better to show you than just to tell you. We had this assignment where you had to read this PDF. It was kind of long, but like I said, didn't have to read the whole thing. Focus on the seas and the mountains. So I was trying to give you a hint there. So if you have not turned that in, please do so. The mountains made it where the people were isolated, and they couldn't really maneuver through the mountains. It was hard. So they just settled in little city states. Same story as Egypt, same story as Mesopotamia. They developed these city states and they were isolated from each other. So it was hard to unify them, basically. The other ones were unified in Egypt and in Mesopotamia. But here they didn't really unify very much. So the mountains isolated them. Then you have the seas. The seas made it good and bad. It was hard to navigate. They didn't have maps or anything. It was long travel. They only used the stars. So you're in this huge Mediterranean Sea, and the only way you know where you're going is by the stars. I would have got lost easily. Would not have made it back home. So, but if they were able to navigate, they made a lot of money with trade. So the seas were good for travel for trade, but they were also made it difficult. Then you had the rugged terrain, like mud. They didn't really have any roads, and if they had like carts with oxes pulling the carts and needed to get somewhere, if it rained or anything, very tough to travel. They talked about the wooden wheels would get stuck in the mud, things like that. So there's your answer for you seven that didn't turn this in. There's your answer for you. So make sure you get that turned in, please. All right, and then there's this one, preview of the unit. It's a pretty cool activity. We did this together, most of us. So make sure you get this one done as well. It's worth 12 points. So you guys gotta get it together a little bit. You started strong, starting to fade a little bit. But let me know if you need any help with those two assignments. Moving on. I don't want to take too much of your time. This assignment. You have another PDF. It's an easy read. It's kind of funny. Some good things in there. And you have a document to fill out as you read. So let me show you how this works. You have 4 pages, and the first page is about government. So on this side, you have the Athens government. You need to write down some things about Athens government in the chart over here. All right. So Athens government, just put a couple things in here, comparing it to Sparta. And so you do that for each page. See, government's on page 1, values is on page 2, the economies, which is money, is on page 3, and how they treated their women and slaves is on page 4. That one's kind of surprising. Then use your notes that you took up here and answer these 4 questions. And we'll talk about that on Zoom Monday. We'll go over this stuff, make sure we're squared away. I got a cool, funny little video to show you that compares Athens and Sparta. So that's the assignment for today. That's the review of the week. No need to Zoom unless you need me. Other than that, wait. on these 4 questions, you better tell me why. Don't just put Athens or Sparta. Tell me why. And look, you can choose Athens for government, and then you could choose for values. You might like Sparta's values better. So read through the document. It's an easy read. Fill out the chart and answer the questions. Pretty simple stuff. Other than that, enjoy your weekend. It's going to warm up just a little bit. Cannot wait for spring weather. But anyway, hopefully UK, Kentucky can get another big win this weekend. And hopefully Louisville will actually get to play. They've been in COVID protocols for a long time. But if you're a Louisville fan, baseball season is starts Saturday. Louisville baseball is number 2 in the country. I love watching their games. See, I'm a Kentucky and Louisville fan. I like them both. I know that's weird, but I just want everyone to do well. So, all right. Need anything, let me know. Have a good weekend, guys. How do I stop this thing?